Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back again. We're here with a very, very quick turnaround, I might add, for our next series of the day. It's going to be Team Liquid facing off against Horde. I'm Lyrical, joined as well by Trent. Trent, we had very little downtime between that last game and this one, but I'm pretty okay with that. How are you feeling about the Dota 2 that we've been seeing so far today?
Yeah, all I did was pour coffee. I don't know if I've ever had a series go from one to the next so quickly. This might be like a new record, dude.
Before the schedule, you could say?
Enjoying witnessing this. I mean, this is... I'm contractually obligated not to say anything about that.
That's fair enough, fair enough. All right. Well, we'll leave it for the moment, as it looks like Slarter is going to be the first pick. I'm a little surplied by this. How about you? That's sarcasm.
Oh, yeah. And what does this hero do? Is he any good?
Here he's pretty good.
Yeah, so Liquid, of course, dominating with a Slarter, Batrider, dual offlane combination. That was from the Radiant side, which many people argue is a lot better than the Dire offlane. So we'll see if we get anything similar to that this time. And Horde, their big question is, do we want Shadow Demon? How good is this hero? Is he good? Well, if you get Initiate on when you're a Slarter, he's pretty good. And, oh, that's another OP hero that we like. The Lone Druid, the Bear, the Sniper.
Yeah.
Sean Connery.
Oh, you know what?
Is that just me? Because that's all I can think of when I see this guy and hear his voice lines.
I think that he's the one who did the voice acting for it. You know what? It's been such a little quick turnaround that I forgot to update the graphics. So it looks like it's actually Alliance playing against Cloud9 again, Game 3. Let me just take care of that real quickly. Don't worry, guys. I'm sure it's fine. There we go. That should be taken care of now. But the Ogre, kind of a rare sight nowadays. But with the Lone Druid too,
dude.
Jeez,
that's filthy. You know, times may have changed. Yeah, but Ogre, he's not the smartest guy, but I'm sure he can figure out that this time all you do is bloodlust the smaller bear, not the big bear. You just aim for the little guy. Give him the buff every single time, and it's largely just going to be the same thing. But Slider is a fantastic hero. Not only has he always been a good opener for the past patch, and now this patch with Lone Druid coming to the fold, he's still a great opener because traditionally Slider has been one of the best heroes up against Lone Druid. He always uses minus armor to take down the bear. We see teams pick Slider Wind Ranger. I remember the last time Lone Druid was really kicking ass and trying to use all that physical damage to bring down the bear. But in this case, Slider, Lifestealer, Blink, get on top of that bear, crush him, deal your damage. Yeah. I'm looking forward to this one.
Yeah, I think so too. This is going to be very interesting. And with the Slardar Lifestealer opening, it also leaves the door open for other picks that are built towards minus armor from Team Liquid if they want to go that route. I mean, Weaver comes to mind as one of the better answers to Lone Druid just in general. Made a little bit better now by the fact that you've already got all this minus armor. And then we've also got, ideas of Vengeful Spirit coming out potentially. It could be a way to look at this. Everybody's freaking out right now because the overlay was messed up. It's fine, guys. Don't worry. We got it right by the end. But yeah, Dazzle, Silencer taken out. Do you think that we could see maybe like a Batrider come out from Team Liquid again? We saw Kuro like that earlier on.
Yeah, they've already shown Ogre, who doesn't really do anything against Batrider, and the Lone Druid being in that back line, just having another person to try and get on top of him. It could be pretty beneficial for them. Oh. And they removed the Darkseer and the Dazzle. Okay, worried about like a Darkseer. Ogre can roam up there, maybe apply some pressure in a dual offlane, perhaps. Already have the Lifestealer, it's kind of interesting. I guess more concerned about the high ground defense of something like the Darkseer, the general auras that he'll benefit with. Handing that over to a Lone Druid. And, oh god, speaking of auras.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Underlord.
Huh.
He's been ignored today. Oh, actually, no, he was banned second. All right, no, yeah, he's been ignored today, right? I don't remember seeing him, but
yeah, that's interesting.
He's back, baby.
I mean, did he ever really leave? I don't think so. This hero is too good.
Strong hero. I was catching up on some of the star ladder that was happening over the evening down in the SEA. They don't always prioritize Underlord like the first phase, but I don't even see him play down there that much, and I still see him banned out most games, somewhere in that second phase. So not too shocking to see him show up. And nice combination with the Underlord, or with the Ogre Magi. Just already 3 very difficult heroes to deal with. Yeah. Rather beefy, very quick.
You know, whenever I'm casting, I usually get this idea in my head of the favorite team, and I try and think about, what is it that a team could do to try and throw them off kilter or throw something at them that maybe makes them think a little bit more about like the choice. And to me, looking at this draft, Liquid clearly comes in as the favorite. Like, no doubt about it. They've been looking really strong in the game that we've seen them play. Granted, it was only one game, but they looked like the Liquid of old. Lone Druid Underlord is enough to make me pause and go like, hold on, wait a minute. This might be unbeatable. And now with an Oracle laid in on top of it, like Lone Druid just hitting away from the low ground. What is the way that Liquid wants to deal with this? How do you deal with this just in general?
Well, I like the Disruptor. Just maybe some cool glimpse plays with the pit escapes, right? Where he tries to use the portal, and you just bring him back from that dark rift and try and just time it with that glimpse right near the end. So I'm certain we'll probably see that.
5 seconds.
Horde has a nice answer here with the Oracle just using his Fortune's End up against the Slardar. So if someone gets jumped, you can either give them the false promise you have that, or you can just purge away the amplified damage and try and slow down damages being dealt to your allies, stop them being chased through the trees, etc. And Liquid are going to go in for a sniper. So again, we get the battle of the snipers. Now, Real Sniper did come out on top in a thrilling match, I believe, up against who was that? That was Cloud9 and someone, but
Cloud9 and probably Liquid.
I think it was Horde. Yeah, it was.
Oh,
it was
Cloud9
Horde.
Horde. Yeah, you're right.
Druid that game.
Mm-hmm.
And Baby Knight was able to take the victory. So we'll see if Team Liquid can once again defeat the Horde false sniper here. The one true ho ho ha ha.
Yeah, that was a pretty interesting one. Sniper did end up winning out for anybody that happened to miss that game yesterday. I would definitely, well, I think that at the end of it, you're like, I'm not sure if I should recommend these games or not. They're pretty clowny, but also great. So I think that they're worth watching. Go back, check out the Star Ladder, Twitch page if you want to check out past broadcasts or whatever. And if not, then, just watch this one because we're going to get a rematch of it right now. And what was the big deciding factor for you in that game? What was the thing that ended up allowing Sniper to take the win? And can it be replicated here by Liquid?
Honestly, it was Darkseer to be the high ground defense turnaround. Just comboing Darkseer and Earthsphere, if I recall, was some of the best stuff in that game. The snipers, it was. I remember we were watching a lot of like strange battlefield movements where everyone was just trying to get like a high ground advantage or trying to find a spot where their sniper was planted and the enemy was either stunned or running away. And that's something Liquid can definitely capitalize on this game. They have the chase of a Slardar as well as the glimpse coming out from Disruptor. Their last pick should be really interesting. I wonder if they'll go back for like a mind control Beastmaster perhaps. Add a little bit of push, someone who can be kind of in the front line still and also abuse with vision with the Disruptor. That would be someone I would look towards. I don't think you can try and go full vision with like a Night Stalker or something because he'll just lack too much damage up against Lone Druid, Ogre, Underlord.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, that is something that you kind of run into just in general for their team right now. I mean, the Corrosive Haze is obviously a great way to make that work, but I don't know if there's anything else in particular that maybe Blade Mail isn't really even that great of an option on any of their heroes either. I guess that they have the control pretty much in spades at this point, though, so the last pick could solve it. What do you feel about something like a Warlock here, maybe?
Oh, for Liquid and just put
Yeah.
Slider in the offlane?
Yeah.
Yeah. Potential there for sure. Be good against the group up. The Fatal Bonds would really help deal a lot of damage. And we've already seen Crow go for it once.
Liquid's turn to pick.
Kind of cool. Good Huskar band there. There's the Oracle. We haven't seen it. Yeah, but with no Darkseer, the Bat Rider's still there. That's the classic mind control hero. They, despite having the Oracle, they still took out the Legion Commander. So Horde definitely not wanting to play against that hero, despite having one of the best counters known to it. And it'll be the Enigma. Okay, there's a nice call.
Radiant team
We
pick.
had the Faceless Void left too, but that guy's fallen off pretty heavily. And it would have helped with their damage aspect, but again, you talk about Fatal Bonds and the way that's going to help with these tankier guys. Midnight Pulse can really help with that percent-based damage, pure and flying through everyone here.
Yeah, and of course, I mean, we don't need to talk too much about black holes and just how much that can make the turnaround. Didn't they run an Enigma yesterday as well? I feel like we saw that.
Someone did, but it wasn't Liquid.
It must have been in the Horde versus Cloud9 game again.
Yeah, it was one of those series, but
yeah. Well, last pick now for Horde. Needs some way to deal with that because as of now, they don't have any great cancel for the Enigma black hole. I mean, I guess Pit of Malice is sort of one, but it's a little sketchy, and then Fire Blast is really not a counter at all. But they're going to take the PA. So another PA game. is this the right choice? Do you like it?
It puts someone in the middle of the fight, maybe someone who's creating a little bit of chaos and causing Lone Druid to, like, he'll have, like, some room to work in the back lines, because Team Liquid's always going to be looking to, like, jump past or find some sort of vision or hop on top of this Lone Druid. So if you can't really run past the PA, I guess might be the idea here. I don't know. It's a lot of single target just between the PA and the Lone Druid.
Yeah.
Not really too much AoE to work with here.
And that is one of the problems that you sometimes run into in these types of games, is that you just lack the team fight. So maybe play more of like the split push pick off style for Horde, or
10
just try and
seconds
dominate each of the lanes. I guess we could see a dual lane of Ogre
5
and
seconds
Underlord.
remaining.
I feel like whenever we have an Underlord in the game, there's always a ton of dual lanes with him. Do you like that
Yeah,
idea?
For sure. Yep. Radiant side, it's generally, again, considered stronger than Dire anyway. And yeah, Ogre's already up there to
Prepare for
start that
battle.
off nicely. It's going to go for the Bounty Ward. Okay.
What a hero. He's just the goofiest looking guy in the world. Let him run around.
So that is definitely the correct read from them then. So they're assuming that it's going to be mind control on the Enigma, and that is correct. Oh, are they going to send GH into a straight off lane? And yeah, they're going to start Talon on mind control.
Huh.
And he'll farm up a little bit just in the jungle to start, and then that's going to give this like position for GH into almost a 3 roll here.
Yeah. That's kind of neat. It's not... I feel like Iron Talon Enigma isn't something that you see all that often, but, you know, with the quick build into the Soul Ring and has a couple clarities for himself, this... Not to mention the shrines. That's like... Because that was one of the big issues that you had with
30
Enigma
seconds
before,
to
was
battle.
being able to maintain that level of farm really quickly. And we're going to see him, I guess, just sort of go for the cutting down the trees and trying to finish off both of these camps as quickly as possible. He should be able to get both pulled, I think, if you do it just right.
Yeah, it's also nice with the. What does he do? Oh yeah, he's gonna go for the deny right away. I don't remember what the hell I was talking about. Oh yeah, with the shrines, once you actually hit 6 as an Enigma, you
The
just kind of
battle
struggle to
begins.
get into that gank right away because you had to go back to fountain and regen up and everything. But with the shrine, you can always just pop that and head right into a lane with the smoke. So,
Oh,
GH, nice steal by the way. As he denies the rune from Gork. Top lane's gonna be the really interesting spot to watch. They've smoked up here, just wary of any sort of wards that might have been in the lane from Kuro, who's gonna come possibly slap one down now. And nope, he won't opt for it. But dual lane's scary enough. With just Kuro, we talked about yesterday how Disruptor is kind of weak in dual safe lanes. Up against any sort of a dual off lane. You know, he's very nice against solo heroes, but this
Yeah.
could help him struggle. This ward becomes less valuable because there's not a dual support up top that's gonna be looking to rotate mid. So Horde have already lost quite a bit of value there. However, this pressure, Liquid need to be wary they don't overextend until they see where the supports are.
yeah. Well, and I think that it really harkens back to the way that they're playing it, that they realize that this could happen. Kuro is playing very far back. He realizes, you know, if there is any way that they did have heroes up here, if they go on me, I'm dead. Like, there's no way for them to for him to get away really at this stage in the game. And in the meantime, mid lane, this gives GH some ability to try and get some damage onto Excalibur, making the lane a little bit easier for Miracle. Bottom lane a one-on-one as well against the PA, and yeah, it feels like Liquid just have a good idea of what's happening here. Crow just needs to make sure that he doesn't get gone on, and he should be fine.
Yeah, this is nice though, just because they had the 1v1 down bottom, so Mind Control's Talon is kind of wasted. He slowed down quite a bit in his normal progression since he didn't have to jungle. And we don't end up with this like GH soaking down bottom against a tri-lane or anything like that, but I had to be prepared for that. Now Ogre comes back down bottom, and he might get a little bit of help from GH once he takes the screen.
Oh, E-Skill is maybe in some trouble here? I don't know. They're doing a lot of damage from Pablo, and
Dire's bottom
had another
tower
one of the
is under
Fortune's
attack.
End up soon, but still pushback, goes for the salve on both of them. This is going to end up favoring the Underlord because of that shrine, which has easy access to. In the meantime, Mind Control pressured back as well, but all in all, feeling like Horde is actually the ones that are coming out ahead in the laning stage. PA already at 11 last hits. Compare that to the Matumbo man, who's been stuck at 5 and 3.
A gift from the Tempest of Battle.
Interesting what GH is doing is, this is really similar to what he did with his Pudge too, and it's not something that we catch a lot of other position 4s doing. But now for the second game in a row, like he camped this bounty rune for 20 seconds, waiting till the 2 minutes, and then immediately goes, grabs his other one, and he's kind of using that as a form of progression, so he's not absorbing anything from any of his other lanes. It's definitely slow and it's a bit risky. You know, like the biggest impact on the actual lanes, but he's always off the map. So you still have to play like Slardar could be there.
Oh, and good play with the Savage Roar. They are still going to be able to find the first blood, and Miracle does need to be careful. Purifying Flames. Oh, he might turn now, and they could potentially go for this. They were able to trade the aggro, but GH not able to finish that one off, and might actually go down to the tower. Oh, Pablo with the plays. Wasn't able to keep the aggro off of the Slardar. So a 1-for-1 exchange, but definitely favoring Miracle there. Mr. 9K.
Yep, that's fine in the end, but good pickup for Pablo. Classic Oracle. Grab himself these early kills.
Well,
Top lane, he's been alone for quite a while now, but GH will come back up here now. So this makes it 3 heroes. They'll have a glimpse here. Should be a kill.
yeah, Underlord unfortunately getting Dovapon, and the Crush comes out, able to keep that separation. They actually can't take him down and are going to be able to kill off GH. So Ake goes down, but man, that...
So instead of pulling him back and going for a play up here, they opted to try and go close to the tower. Maybe, I don't know if they were trying to save the resources, but it definitely allowed the rotations that were coming from the supports to actually have an impact.
And I mean, Underlord is just so hard to bring down at these early stages, particularly when the majority of their damage is coming from the right clicks of the Lifestealer. I mean,
Yeah. 4 mans, 5 armor. He's no slouch.
what a hero. Nope, to full HP again. Going to come back and contest Matumbo Man. This lane is not going good by any stretch of the imagination for Matumbo Man. It's going to be really hard for him to deal with this going forward. Oh, but...
GH mid, just triple Wraith Band from Miracle. Putting the hate on Excalibur here. Just likely needs that extra damage to make sure he can CS against the Lone Druid and the Bear.
This could be the kill right here. Yeah, and Excalibur gets gone upon, pops the Savage Roar to try and get Miracle away, and that was a nice play. I think a lot of people there would have used the Savage Roar on his hero to try and get GH away.
While he's living, double wards drop down in the mid, just further secure Miracle. A nice time here. And bottom has been pretty quiet, but Mind Control relatively happy with his progress. He can't really slow down Gork, but he's getting a decent amount of farm, and he's also keeping his tower safe.
Wow, the
Wrap
long
around
rep
from
round.
GH.
Man, he is really going for this one. Needs to be careful about the Savage Roar play, and oh, it's still on cooldown. The glimpse back. That means Pablo actually is going to stick around here for a second. But I don't think they can find that kill. Instead, GH might be the one that ends up going down. Mind Control is in the area. Black Hole is available if you want to use it, but not going to go for it. Might have been the play there. Needs to be a little bit careful now. He is going to end up dropping. They find the kill on the Bear with the Eidolons. Excalibur taking a good bit of damage as well. He's very low, but not dead as of it. He's going to go back in. The Eidolons might be able to kill him off if they turn to fight, but instead...
Miracle's like, I got last hits over here, guys.
They're trying to take
All right, I'm here.
Miracle is going to be able to find one. Oh, a little bit of a pause. That could have been a kill onto Excalibur maybe, but Eidolon's focusing others, and now Ake is going to drop.
I mean, maybe Liquid didn't come out on top, but Miracle did.
Yeah.
That's for sure. Like, he got that full wave while that whole fight was happening, and then he comes over and gets another 340 gold. And he's at, net worth. He's almost 2,900. So despite being 10 CS down, he's still making it work.
It's not a hero that I would imagine as a Miracle hero, but I mean, he's making it work here. That's for sure. I guess when it's in the meta, might as well run it. Well, at 6.5 minutes, Mind Control's gotten up to level 6. Do you think this is the time to try and make that rotation for him, or?
Oh yeah, they're trying to go into Gork. Gork seems to have sniffed this one out as they're also diving mid and no one's there. So something must be happening, right?
Yeah.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
It does also show to Gork that something should be happening, and he's going to be playing this pretty safe, I would imagine. Top lane at least is pressured by Matumba Man. This has given him some space to catch up. He's now caught up to PA.
Yeah, not too much expected from him until he can get him to that armlet and start heading in towards it now. But GH, he's getting there. He's got his Tranquil Boots and 1 gold, so he can go snag those up from the side shop if he'd like. Not going to be the fastest Blink, especially compared to his very aggressive dual lane they ran yesterday.
Oh. Up top. Kuro goes
He's
down.
not all right.
I guess that's the thing about Oracle is even at these low levels, you get a ton of damage in very early. They tried to go for Goric and unfortunately weren't able to find that kill. Now up top, they're going to pressure Matumba again. So Horde coming out ahead in terms of the number of kills in this game, and Liquid maybe a little bit ahead in terms of the CS and experience earned and such.
Yeah, I like GH though. So still not going for like this full dive. Risky. Yeah,
Radiant's bottom tower is
Good
under
stuff.
attack.
Nice decision there. Forces 2 TPs. That does signal that E-Skill is alone. I don't think they can punish it, but they might be able to pressure this tower and can potentially do a good bit of damage to it.
And look what GH does too. He TPs immediately to mid. He rotates over this way, puts a scan up, makes sure no one's there, and then he heads into the boundary. And he's gone. Oh wow. Unaware that E-Skill was so low.
Yeah. I think he was...
Damn, that could have been sick.
That would have been really good. Although Slardar, he's not level 6 yet, so kind of would have been tough to find that kill. But, I mean, with he's low enough, maybe. Well, now, 8 minutes into this game, are you starting to feel like either team has sort of a clear objective in their mind as to where they want to take the next couple of minutes?
I think it's just more of a defensive posture for a while for Liquid, just because they don't have that quick initiator coming online to work with the Lifestealer. I mean, typically you think about core Slardar, you get the blink, you go fight immediately with Lifestealer, you want to jack him up after Armlet. Instead, it'll be more of a defensive posture, probably just using Sniper to farm up the mid lane while also defending any towers that they approach on. Miracle might have to be cautious about a root here, but it's almost more of a bait happening. Excalibur.
They're going to Dark Rift on top of the Spirit Bear. Kind of a unique little move there. Goes for the Pit of Malice down, but he's pretty deep into this at this point. They're going to be able to glimpse back one. Goric going to keep
nice
alive.
save.
Man, Miracle is really low. 20 HP for him there and can still throw out the Assassinate if he wants to. Mind Control, Black Hole's available. Thinks about going for it. Is going to drop it now on top of E-Skill, and that should be more than enough to be able to find that kill. Mind Control picks it up.
Yeah, Miracle just makes his way over to the shrine. He'll heal himself up too, so nicely done. Good attempt from E-Skill. Definitely a cutesy play, but Kuro with the big saves and that glimpse.
Made all the difference in the world. So, well played across the board, and with all of this movement that Gorik's been making around the map, you see that Matumba Man has started to take the lead in terms of CS and net worth as well, sitting top of the mark with Miracle. 9Ks hanging out together.
Yeah, wow, he really accelerated.
It's nuts. And as his Armlet done, like, they can definitely make some moves together if they want to now. I guess that they don't have that initiation like you said, so it's a
It'll be
problem.
interesting to see how they try and use him too. Like, how do you get him to a good enough spot, and how do you hold someone? It probably is going to rely on Kuro. Looks like they're going to smoke up GH and Kuro here, but there is no Lifestealer here.
Yeah. They have
So there's the arrow drawn.
that.
This is unlikely to amount to much. They're coming into a lot of heroes.
I mean, they have Static Storm available, but there's a full Shrine ready. This is, yeah, it's time to bail.
Storm also.
The Phantom strikes.
Yeah, not even able to get any wards down. So an attempted warding mission, maybe hoping to catch a support in the jungle alone, grab a kill there, and ends up failing for Liquid. Not the worst. Miracle can still pressure mid. No glyph available here for the Radiant side.
Matumba Man is diving for E-Skill and actually doing a lot of damage. He isn't quite going to be able to bring him down as of yet. Pops the wand and gets caught by the Pit of Malice. They kill off the Courier. Nicely played there. And now hanging out inside the base. Pablo getting chased down by GH. Not going to be able to find that kill. So it looks like Lifestealer will escape after taking down the Courier.
That was a nice. GH was also able to cancel the TV from Pablo as the Oracle was going to come up there. So that's what really helped that out there, just to make sure there was no possible turnaround on Matumba Man.
With
Excalibur
this.
mid.
Oh, good
Quick
Savage
ward.
Roar. That was needed. That would have been terrible. Pablo, in the meantime, trying to see if he can take down GH. But a bit too scary trying to jump in on that. This PA, not really interested in it.
Yeah, Matumba's still just playing that static Lifestealer, but it's fine. He'll just build an Echo Saber instead. Doesn't move around the map quite as early as most Lifestealers, but he's got himself a tower. He's relatively immune to any ganks unless he gets rooted or bursted down very quickly from PA.
Yeah. Well, and with Black Hole coming up soon again as well, Liquid are looking to be in a strong spot. Kuroki didn't use the Static Storm in that last engagement too, where they went for the, I guess, warding mission / gank. So
Nice
a
ward,
lot of
speaking
team
which
fight.
right there.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
I don't think they were spotted going in here either, so they shouldn't know
Dire's
too much
middle
about that
tower
ward.
is under attack.
Yeah, they got 2 of them there. Keeping eyes on the Roche Pit as well. Stealing Ancients. Now level 12. He could have infested one if he wanted, but they'll probably just clear out the camp a second time now, and they'll be getting a lot more out of the map in general than we're seeing from Horde just by taking advantage of this good farming pattern.
Yep, and now Bear Sniper,
Radiant's
1900
top
gold,
tower is under
1800-ish,
attack.
behind Real Sniper.
Oh.
Still not even up into Dragon Lance. Whereas we're already starting building to the Maelstrom here for Miracles, so sizable damage advantage right now for the side of Liquid,
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
as well as good sustain with the Enigma, so we can start to pressure down some towers, and as well as Roche. Again, the benefits of Slider come to fruition.
Dire's bottom tower
Yeah,
is under attack.
see, this is the thing for me, is that this wouldn't be so bad for Horde had it not been for the fact that, like, Slardar is actually getting a lot out of the map as well. He's not that far away from Blink Dagger, particularly with Roshan going down. So, like, it would be one thing if Slardar was below the Oracle and maybe even, like, the Ogre, but the fact that he's caught up there and you have the cores of Horde all below, it's going to really make it, like, such a significant teamfight advantage for Liquid going forward in the next couple of minutes.
Yeah, we talk about the single target damage that Horde have too with their draft. That generally means you don't have the biggest comeback potential. Those tend to rely on massive AoE kind of skills, Darkseer, Enigma even. Not really the case here, so they're just gonna have to hope that maybe there's a lack of positioning on the side of the Team Liquid. They don't have the best defensive supports. Disruptor can in some ways, but there's no Dazzler or anything, so if someone does fall out of position, there is the chance that Gore can burst them down. And he's gone for a fighting build. He has moved into an earlier Vlad's, not going to go straight for the Deso or anything like that. He understands that sitting back and farming is probably not the way to this victory. See if this pays off for them.
Yeah, it just kind of feels like Horde are being pulled around the map constantly, always like one step behind the movements of Liquid, and it's more just like Liquid having constant ideas of where it is that they want to go rather than... I mean, this changes it right now. If they can find kills right here and pick off Mind Control, he is going to be walking right into a black hole and throws out the Malefice to start it off. Nice purge away from it by the Oracle, using that Fortune's End, but now TP rotations coming in. They need to be careful. No Blink Dagger as of yet. It's on the Courier for GH, and Rorik over there to the side as well. They're starting to go onto Excalibur, taking a good bit of damage. Mind Control dropping low as well. He isn't going to be able to get off that black hole, and now E-Scale also going to pop the Dark Rift. He actually canceled it, so they want to take this fight. Miracle has already taken down the PA, and GH does have the crush. Yeah, this is looking quite bad. Pablo also going to be in trouble. He's going to drop. So they lose the Enigma, but they take 3 for it.
That was close to being a Horde win, but the general just tower advantage here, well, at least showing up in the top lane. This Miracle again just gets like 600 gold added to his bounty. Oh, he's so rich. There's his Maelstrom. Jeez, that would have just been so much worse if GH happened to have his blink, but as he mentioned, it was coming there on that Courier. So Liquid will hold on to their lead. The Horde have tested out the waters now. Kuro, hoping he doesn't get rooted.
Oh, good crush. That could have been bad. I will say that the purge for the Spirit Bear is pretty nice, or anybody, honestly, in this one. Malefice, Corrosive Haze. Definitely needed.
Corrosive Haze.
I'm never going to get used to saying that, I promise. Oh, Goric, no. No. Oh, that hurts. There's a problem. No way to save this guy.
He did.
Failed the vein.
And bottom tower should be as well. Oh, look at this, too. They're going to pressure down bottom with Mind Control.
Radiant's bottom tower
Try and
is
catch
under
with the
attack.
blink now. The first reveal.
Oh my god, jump forward. Oh, able to done. Wait, but nicely done there. Stays alive with the switch, but I don't know if it's going to last that much longer. Static Storm down. The Pit of Malice is there as well, so maybe they can find a kill onto GH, but it's not looking great right now if you're a Horde fan. Losing the lone druid of all heroes at that moment. Miracle's
Nice jump
low.
from GH. Wow. No fear, this guy.
Jeez, and the mechanism. Yeah, this is
Radiant's middle tower
this is
under
quite
attack.
bad.
A soldier's fortune.
Radiant's middle tower
No
has
recourse
fallen.
here for the Radiant.
think
You
they
definitely
need.
see how this draft could snowball like crazy for Horde if you got off to an early start, though.
Oh yeah.
You know, you just group up around your Underlord, but sadly he doesn't even have the mechanism yet. Had a little bit of a rougher laning phase. Weren't able to get the PA into a disgusting part where you're just like bloodlusted and jumping on people. And as their map shrinks and shrinks, they don't have the best ganking heroes. They don't really have the best AoE control or damage.
Yeah. And you take a look right now at the vision. They realize exactly what could be going their way, I guess. I mean, the Dire scan out and spot out all of Horde, but you know, Liquid being classic Liquid, they're not going to end up overextending and trying to go into weird situations, I don't imagine. They're smoked up and ready to take a fight. God, if people walk up this hill, this is just going to be mayhem. Well, Ake. This is some scary stuff. Jump forward. All right, missed out a little bit. Pablo is going to go down here, but they get the Savage Roar, keeping control of him. Kuroki is going to drop it. They threw down the Kinetic Field and the Static Storm. Ake is there. They caught the Black Hole. Oh, God. Yep, that's another kill going their way, and I don't know how you really come back from this one. Gore can try as much as he likes, but he's not even to the first Mithril Hammer of his
Dire's
Deso yet.
top tower is under attack. Dire's
Yeah.
structures are fortified.
DD Miracle for that fight too. He'll lose his Aegis. So 5 minutes until we have that one back. But halfway through the time. And we'll probably just gonna try and clear out these last tier 2s. Unlikely they'll even need Aegis for that. And then we can start heading into the high ground with this Deso up on Matubba Man. Those
Yeah.
buildings will be melting.
And at this point, Mind Control, you can see he's going back for the Blink Dagger next. He is going to have it for the next engagement if so desires, although Black Hole won't be up for another 2 minutes roughly. I don't know if it really matters that much, because that's the thing that's been so weird about this game is Liquid has been winning these engagements, coming out ahead in the laning stage without all of those items online, without using Black Holes, and now it's just sort of taking it to that next level with them.
Yeah, that was our first Black Hole, so... not really necessary, but Enigma anyway, who cares? You know, he pushes lanes. He buys back. It's great. What a hero.
Yeah.
Black Hole's kind of a nice little cherry on top.
Yeah. I mean,
But
just
here's a smoke play. They're going to attempt something. Hope that they're going to opt for killing Excalibur. Oh, this would be a nice pick-off, but... Miracle doesn't seem to be falling into this trap.
yeah, maybe they
Still gets some good
scan.
vision.
I mean, as soon as he sees anybody, he's going to TP out, I'm sure.
Dire's
But,
top tower
well-
under
GH is a
attack.
bounty rune fiend.
Oh, nice blink away. Malefice onto Ake, so he's not going to be here with them for the fight. GH. He actually, what? What? Oh my god. All right, that's a little bit of luck. He was going for the blink away into Crush, but then he ended up getting the Crush off as the blink was disabled. Gork somehow able to stay alive through that, but probably is going to end up dropping nonetheless. Assassinate coming out. Damage from afar is not going to be able to find the kill, but guess what? GH is there to finish him off after the fact. Caught alone, maybe not. Yeah, he does end up dropping.
That looked amazing.
Yeah, it did. Yeah,
Oh.
that's a I might go back and rewatch that in a little while.
I'm just gonna give it to him.
Yeah,
He just knew.
he knew it was happening.
He knew.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Whatever the case, Liquid in a firm command of this game. That is for damn sure.
And Excalibur's under that ward, which has already done so much work this game, and will continue to do so.
He didn't even have a bear, guys. Come on, give him a little bit of leeway here. This is rough.
Horde, though, they've been watching these games. They're like, no, we're not tapping out yet.
Yeah,
I've seen some shit.
absolutely. And I mean, the scary part is that, you know, Mind Control with that Black Hole up and online, Blink Dagger available. They got the Pit of Malice, a Firestorm out as well. Bagoric, Crush onto 2, Static Storm onto 2. Yeah, that's going to hurt a little bit. Taking a lot of damage over there from Miracle. And now they've also got eyes on Ake, trying to heal up from the Shrine. Should be able to live through that one, but will he live through the headshot harass? No such luck. Double kill for Miracle. They don't even need the Black Hole.
Mind Control
GG.
blinked in, he's like, oh, 3-man Black Hole, and they were all just dead. Like, oh, alright, well. There you go, celebratory.
You got to see it. It's lovely to watch. Mind Control Enigma ends up taking it down. 22 minutes, Team Liquid. Very, very strong gameplay coming out from them across the board.
Damn. Again, excited to watch more Liquid, man. They look good. It's good. They've been out for so long. Everyone's been excited to watch them come back.
Yeah. Well, and I think that it's something where you look at the graphs, just the graphs of every other game that we've had. It's been up, down, up, down, up, down. Liquid, even, and then they just win. Like around this 12 to 13 minute mark, something happens where their draft starts to kick in. They start to get those items up and online, and then it just all falls from there. And they never really throw that lead away, it feels like. Granted, they might be playing against teams that aren't quite on the same level as them as of yet, but I mean, Cloud9 was looking really good earlier. I think Liquid is definitely a team to watch.
Yeah, man, I'm excited. Let's do it. Get me into game 2. Take me away.
All right, I'm going to take you away. Come sail away with me. We'll be back in just a little bit, everybody. More great Dota 2 action here. Star Ladder, Star Series iLeague Season 2, Lyrical and Mop Packs. You already know what it is. We'll be back in a bit.
E-Gaming Bets.